Far beyond the Emerald Mountains, hidden within a vast enchanted wilderness called Everwild, lived Elowyn, the creature fairy. Everwild was unlike any forest in the world. Gigantic, glowing deer roamed beneath ancient trees. Moonwolves howled beneath silver stars. Crystal-winged butterflies filled the skies. Even dragons lived peacefully among the mountains. Every magical creature in existence called Everwild home, and protecting them all was Elowyn. Her wings shimmered with colors that changed like animal feathers. Tiny birds often rested on her shoulders. Foxes followed her through the forests. Even the oldest dragons trusted her gentle heart. Unlike other fairies who ruled over elements or seasons, Elowyn possessed a rare gift. She could speak with every creature. No matter how large, no matter how small, every animal understood her voice. Every beast trusted her kindness. Each morning, Elowyn traveled through Everwild, helping injured animals, guiding lost creatures home, and keeping peace between different species. The creatures loved her like family. At the very center of Everwild stood the Tree of Life. Its enormous branches stretched above the clouds. Its roots connected every creature in the kingdom. As long as the tree remained healthy, harmony existed between all living beings. But one terrible morning, the forest fell silent. No birds sang, no butterflies danced, no wolves howled. Elowyn immediately knew something was wrong. She rushed through the forest. The sight that greeted her filled her heart with fear. Entire herds of magical creatures had vanished. Moon deer were missing. Crystal foxes had disappeared. Even the giant sky eagles were nowhere to be found. Only strange tracks remained behind. The Tree of Life glowed weakly. Its leaves had begun turning gray. The creature spirits gathered around Elowyn. Their faces showed great concern. Then the oldest spirit spoke. "The beast collector has returned." The forest became silent. Long ago, a powerful sorcerer named Malgrin traveled the world collecting magical creatures. He believed creatures existed only to serve those with power. He captured dragons. He imprisoned unicorns. He stole the magic of countless animals. Eventually, the guardians of Everwild defeated him. His fortress was sealed beyond the Shadow Mountains. No one had seen him for centuries, until now. Elowyn looked toward the distant mountains. If magical creatures continued disappearing, the Tree of Life would eventually die. Without it, every enchanted creature in the world would be endangered. Determined to save her friends, Elowyn began her journey immediately. The farther she traveled from Everwild, the darker the land became. The vibrant forests slowly disappeared. The air felt empty, lonely. Days later, she entered the Shadow Mountains. Dark cliffs towered above her. Cold winds echoed through narrow canyons. Suddenly, Rue, a gigantic mountain beast, emerged from the rocks. Its body was covered in black armor-like scales. Its glowing eyes burned red. The creature charged toward her. Elowyn prepared herself, but then she noticed something strange. A glowing collar surrounded the beast's neck. Dark magic pulsed from it. The creature wasn't attacking willingly. It was being controlled. Instead of fighting, Elowyn carefully approached. She spoke softly. "It's okay. You don't need to be afraid." The beast hesitated. Its eyes flickered. Elowyn reached out her hand. Golden creature magic flowed through the air. The collar shattered instantly. The mountain beast stopped. Its eyes returned to their natural golden color. The creature lowered its head gratefully before disappearing into the mountains. Elowyn continued onward. Soon, she discovered more captured creatures. Sky griffins, moon foxes, crystal stags, every one of them wore enchanted collars. Every one of them had been forced to obey dark magic. One by one, Elowyn freed them. As she traveled, a growing army of rescued creatures followed her. They refused to leave their savior behind. Days later, Elowyn finally reached the Black Fortress. It stood atop a mountain surrounded by storm clouds. Dark towers pierced the sky. Giant cages covered the fortress grounds. Inside those cages were hundreds of magical creatures. Dragons, phoenixes, unicorns, moonwolves, all trapped, all suffering. Elowyn's heart broke. She knew she had to free them. That night, she secretly entered the fortress. The cries of captured creatures echoed through the halls. She unlocked cage after cage. One creature at a time, slowly, hope began spreading through the fortress. But just as the final cage opened, boom! The ground shook violently. A giant door exploded open, and there stood Malgrin. The beast collector had returned. His dark cloak flowed behind him. His staff glowed with stolen creature magic. Around him stood giant corrupted beasts under his control. "So," Malgrin said coldly, "the creature fairy finally arrives." Elowyn stepped forward bravely. "Let them go," Malgrin laughed. "They belong to me. They are sources of power. They exist to serve." The creatures behind Elowyn growled angrily, but she raised her hand. She refused to let hatred control the situation. Malgrin unleashed dark magic. Shadow chains shot across the battlefield. Corrupted beasts charged forward. The fortress erupted into chaos. A massive battle began. Dragons filled the sky. Phoenixes unleashed golden flames. Moonwolves raced across the ground. Griffins attacked from above. Elowyn fought alongside them, not as their commander, but as their friend. Again and again, Malgrin tried to overpower them. Yet the creatures never abandoned one another. They fought together, protected one another, trusted one another, and slowly, Malgrin began losing. Then Elowyn realized something. Malgrin wasn't driven by evil. He was driven by loneliness. Long ago, he had been abandoned by everyone he cared about. He believed controlling creatures was the only way to keep them from leaving. Instead of attacking him, Elowyn approached calmly. "You cannot force friendship," she said gently. "You earn it." For a moment, Malgrin stood silent. The creatures around him no longer looked afraid. They looked united, free. The dark magic surrounding his staff cracked apart. The enchanted collars shattered across the battlefield. Every captured creature was finally released. Then, boo! A brilliant wave of golden light spread across the kingdom. Far away, the tree of life burst into bloom. Its leaves glowed brighter than ever before. The balance of Everwild was restored. Creatures everywhere returned home. The skies filled with dragons. The forests echoed with animal songs. Life flourished once again. When Elowyn returned to Everwild, every creature gathered to welcome her. Thousands of animals filled the forest. Butterflies danced through the air. Dragons circled above the tree of life. The creature spirits bowed respectfully. From that day on, Elowyn became known throughout every magical kingdom as protector of all creatures. And even today, whenever an injured animal finds help or a lost creature finds its way home, people say Elowyn is nearby, watching over every living being with kindness, courage, and love.